Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn of Lynn Stitches Creates, and welcome to Flosstube episode 147. I just looked at the numbers and now I'm forgetting already. It is Tuesday, December 31st, 2024. It is my last Flosstube of this year. I wanted to get it in. I should have had it in Actually, I should have had it done last week, but welcome. If you're new, welcome to the craziness. I hope you enjoy yourself. I try to have a good time here. Get a little out of hand sometimes, but I hope you'll come back. And for those of you returning subscribers, maybe you're just as crazy as I am. It has been a wild week since Christmas. I think trying to handle the 2 Advent boxes and keep up with the stitching and, taking care of my grandson and him being sick, that once those 2 pieces were finished, my body just crashed and burned. I have done almost nothing but sleep since Christmas Day. It's crazy. And I wake up and I feel pretty good and I go to do something and I sit down on the couch and wake up 3 hours later. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not the flu and it's not COVID. I think I'm just worn out. I've just been pushing really hard the last few months. So I'm going to take my body's advice and I'm just going to relax a little bit. And, there's a new start that I have that I had hoped to keep up with that you'll see in just a minute. But, you take the good and the bad. I was just looking at my notebook. I've been keeping a notebook since 2020 of all my starts, the dates, and keeping track of finishes. And I have 32 finishes for this year. Looking at my notes, I believe I am under 60 whips. So I have made my goal before my birthday, which is coming up in just a couple of weeks. We're less than a month now till my birthday. So yeah, I'm very excited about that. So let me show you a few of my finishes and then we'll get into other things. So one finish that I had December 21st, I finished Waxing Moon Designs. I'm a mess. I'm a big mess. Search the Sky. May you never be too grown up to search the sky on Christmas Eve. This was a big goal I wanted to get done because it's, I started it on January 4th of 2020 with Becca of Samplery Stitches. She long finished hers. But yeah, so that is all done. You can see the very opalescent fabric. This is a Bestitch Me fabric that Brandy had dyed specifically for Becca, and I jumped right in and got some too. It is 18 count, and I'm glad I put in all the snowflakes. I like how it's done. So that one will get FFO'd over this next year, so it is out for my decorations for Christmas next year. I feel like I had another one that I didn't show you, but I'm looking at my mess here and it's not coming up. Next, Reindeer Games by Forbidden Fiber Co. This was the box. The Advent box was called Reindeer Games. There's the needle minder for it. And here is my finish. And I say my finish because the pattern calls for the words Reindeer Games at the top and Get Ready to Bumble at the bottom. And I chose not to do it I was thinking I might make it into a project bag. Another subscriber had suggested making it into a pillow, and we got some finishing fabric as part of our box, and I'm really thinking I might make it into a little pillow because it is so cute. So that is Reindeer Games, Forbidden Fiber Co. This fabric, this is 28 count Snow Monster, and of course all the called for Forbidden Fiber Co. floss. Another great box, thoroughly enjoyed. And of course now we have the little reindeer bag to use for something else. I have a couple of new projects that will go in there, and of course here are all the beautiful colors that came. This blue, the last blue, oh, love it so much. Sorry I didn't get to, I almost did the words Reindeer Games just to use that color because it's so gorgeous, but I'll save it for something else. And of course that red is amazing. Oh, so many patterns, so little time. Then of course I had, the next countdown box was the Evertote Roxy Floss Co. Modern Folk Embroidery, the Nordic Holiday Countdown box. Why can't I say all those words? I say Nordic Countdown, I say Holiday Countdown. I never get in. I'm a mess. But that is also complete. And so pretty. I'm not sure. I think I may get a frame for this one and let Barb at Keepsakes put it together for me. Or I may take it up to Craft Gallery and let them frame it professionally. I'm not sure which, I mean, Barbara framing it is, Barbara pins it and everything. If I get the frame, I don't know. I don't know how I'm finishing, but so cool. Very cool. Love all the colors. That was on 28 count Glacier from Roxy Floss Co. And where did I put all the floss? Oh. All the pretty colors. So those were my 3 finishes. I thought I had one more. I guess not. I did work on, in betweeks times, I was working on Whip It Good by Heartstring Samplery. This is something that I want to get done because I want to start Who Let the Frogs Out. That's something I've been wanting to start. So here we are. Just got this corner, just that corner. From that's about 1,000 stitches. It would have been a little farther had I not had the frog. You know, you get counting and then all of a sudden things aren't working. And on this, it has to be right. You can't fudge it. So that's where we are. So close to a finish. I may work on that more tonight. We'll see what happens. I don't know what we're doing for New Year's Eve. We've been talking about a couple of different things. You know, like I said, I've been sitting down on the couch and falling asleep. And John's not much better. Where for me it's been in my head, for him it's in his chest. We're just a mess. But he is done with Beauty and the Beast. If you saw it, thank you so much. They said it was it's the top 4 most viewed shows that they've had at Covedale. And, you know, I'll take it as my husband being in the show, but really it's because it's Beauty and the Beast, let's face it. So for Boxing Day, I have the Forbidden Fiber Co. Going on an adventure box. Here is the pattern in black and white. And they did that because we're opening a floss a day. Unfortunately, being sick, I really haven't done much with it. I'll show you. I've got day 1 color here. Day 2 color is Rivendell. Day 1 color was Durin's Day. And if you're familiar with the Lord of the Rings books, on Durin's Day is when they were able to, the shaft of sunlight shone on the door, the secret door. So that's why it's a gold. And then, of course, Rivendell is this beautiful green. Those are the only 2 that I have opened thus far. So day 1 was the 26th, day 2 the 27th. So we have 28, 29, 30. Oh, and I did open the 3rd one, but I haven't used it yet. All right, so the 28th, day 3, is called Misty Mountains. It's this beautiful chocolate brown. Day 4, which would be the 29th, is Glamdring, which is a sword's name. Day 5, which is the 30th. Ooh, that's interesting. Great Goblin. And it's got that little bit. That's interesting. That's a cool, that touch of orangey red. Great Goblin, okay? And then today, for the 31st, which is the 6th, ooh, we have Shire. And it's got green. It's a green, but it's got blue in it. I don't know if you can see the blue. I don't know. It's showing up a little bit there. But there's definitely blue. So very pretty. So will I catch up on this? I somehow doubt it. Let's see if I can find, oh, I know where it is. Because I'm already so far behind. The first day was 644 stitches. Rivendell has 802. Misty Mountain 224. I could catch up on that one. Glamdring 498, Great Goblin 304, and Shire is 437. So, you know, that's a lot to catch up on. So I think this is just going to go into, I'll work on it when I feel like it and enjoy opening each of the color days. But great box. Love the box. Just being sick, you know. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice today. The weather changed, so now the pressure is back in my sinuses. Okay, so that's all the stitching. I do have, oh, I forgot to bring up the Christmas cards. I may have to stop this because I wanted to share. I got my quarterly Cottage Garden threads from Rebel Stitcher. So if you haven't seen yours, don't look. But we got a beautiful sticker. This always makes me think of my mom. She loved them. So she loved cardinals. And I can't get these apart. Okay, so we have Canna Lily, Jack. That's an interesting color. Look at that. That would be like a great monochromatic Halloween piece. Clevia, and pumpkin seed. So pretty. So that was from Rebel Stitcher. I bought a pattern from Etsy, Soda Stitch rather. Had a sale. I don't know if it's still going on. If you're watching it today, check. It might still be on. Look at Christmas cat. Look at those eyes. Oh my gosh, so cute. I absolutely love it. And a little springy tree topper. This might get started sooner rather than later. Okay, I have a couple of Christmas cards up here, and then I may just wait on the other ones. I'm sorry. I got a card. I am on the Patreon for Son of a Stitch, who does a lot of quirky, sarcastic, I'm not thinking of the right word for, but he sent out to his Patreon members, Ford sent a sticker for our cars or laptop or whatever. Says, I'd rather be stabbing. So thank you, Ford. Janet of Janet Jabber sent a card. And she sent some tea, which I think I might make up today. And then a skein of DMC. Thank you, Janet. And then Connie and Melina of Count Twice, Stitch Once. Connie was very busy. Check out this card. She diamond painted us all cards. Oh my gosh. That is absolutely beautiful. I think I want to take this and figure out how to make it into something I can display next year for Christmas. Because, gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. So, thank you, Connie and Melina. And I do have a few more cards. Let me get them, because I don't want it to wait to go to the new year. So hold on just one second. I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached. They were right here. I don't know. From Ellen. Thank you, Ellen. Ellen is Jan, Finish the Stitch sister. I love them both very much. Oh, and I've lost another card. Oh, for Pete's sakes. And I only know that because it's the sister of one of the cards I have in my hand. Oh, so I gotta go look again. I got a card from Beth, who is Busy Bee Stitches, and hopefully she will be getting together a floss tube. She has moved this year. Her life has been crazy moving into the new house. So hopefully she'll get together a floss tube soon. I missed her not doing Flossmas this year. And then of course we've got Justine, who is one half of X's and Hoes, and I think I know where Jackie's card is. I don't want to not show it because I love it so much, Jackie. Hold on one second. Okay, last two. So I also found from Stacy at Thread the Needle Stitchery. Thank you, Stacy. Brian and Danny. Love them all. And then we're gonna end with Christmas card wise anyway. Jackie from X's and Hoes. I love it. She does the best Christmas cards. I think, Jackie, this is my favorite so far that you've done. So thank you to everyone who sent me a card. I'm sorry if I didn't get cards out to everyone that sent me one. The cold, the illness, whatever this is, got in the way, and I'm sorry. But I do appreciate you sending me the cards. I enjoy them very much. So yeah, so that's about it as far as purchases, stitching, finishes, all the things. I'm hoping to put together a kit parade. If I do, it'll come immediately after this. If I don't, that'll probably be the first one for the new year. I will probably do another whip parade, but I'm not going to do it till closer to my birthday. I think that way, we'll see what it is. I do have a few new starts planned. In fact, hopefully this afternoon, I will be starting one with Erica from Akio Whip. We've been talking about it for 4 months now. We kitted them up in August when we were together, and keep talking about starting, and I kept saying, well, wait until I finish this, wait until I finish that, and now I'm like, I want to start it in 2024 since we got it in 2024. So I'm putting together, still have not, it's December 31st and the numbers have already been called. I'm putting together a WhipGo board for finishes. Things that have been sitting here in a pile, not done. So that is my WhipGo board, whether I finish it myself or whether I finally get it to somebody, Barbara, Keepsakes, Jan, Craft Gallery, whatever, something is going to be done with these pieces. So hopefully they will languish no more. I plan to do Bringo, which means I've got tonight to get that board together. You know, I just sit here and, like I said, I sat down, I fall asleep. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, next time you see me, I'll have it all. So I'm going to see if I can pull myself together enough to get my kit parade and have it part of this, or my chat friends are calling to stitch together. So if I don't do a kit parade, Happy New Year, have a wonderful time together, and happy stitching into this new year of 2025.